It's 11:19 p.m. on Monday, January 22, 2018, and the name Nathan Breeze has a value of 119, so that's in the time right now, and Jacob Wetterling died on the 22nd, so that's today's date, the 22nd. And just having a look at what's happening at the moment. Well, there's a 13-year-old boy attacked by a stingray over in Western Australia, but he's okay. Breakthrough in the Beaumont case, that was a child abduction case in Australia a long time ago. And here we have a volcano in the Philippines that authorities are a little concerned may be about to erupt. So, if I bring that up, yeah, the Philippines' most active volcano could be just hours from erupting. And this was Mount Mayon erupting today at midday. As it says, a huge column of ash shoots into the sky above the Mayon volcano outside Legazpi City, Albay Province, Philippines, January 22, 2018. So, pretty impressive eruption, and it could get bigger. First time this erupted was in 1616, it says. And today is the day before the first of the dates that I have flagged, of 6 dates. So tomorrow is Tuesday, 23rd of January 2018, so today is pretty close to that date, and we have a volcano erupting. So I've been saying there's going to be a sign in nature on each of these dates, and the 27th and 31st of January, well, Jake equals 27, Jacob equals 31, and Nathan was 13. Nathan died on Black Saturday, and Wednesday 7th of February 2018 will be the 9th anniversary of Black Saturday, but it falls on a Wednesday, and then 9 days later it'll be the anniversary of Ash Wednesday, but it falls on a Friday. And interestingly, the anniversary of Black Friday this year, the 13th of January, fell on a Saturday. And then the date that I think there's going to be things happen in nature on each of these dates that are going to be like a heads up for what's going to happen on Friday, 9th of March 2018, which is my best friend's birthday. And he'll be turning 27 on Friday, 9th of March 2018, but he was actually born on a Saturday. So, apart from volcanoes, I've been talking about tropical cyclones, and here's all the tropical cyclone names. Dahlia was named by Indonesia, because Dahlia formed just below Java back at the end of November, back when Mount Agung was erupting, in Bali. Hilda, Irving and Joyce have all been named by Bureau of Meteorology in Australia, and the ones I've underlined are yet to happen. So Kelvin, Linda, Marcus, Nora, Owen, Penny, Riley and Savannah are yet to happen, and if you add up all those letters of all those names with the word "and" joining the last two, they add up to 741. Now, my best friend was born on Saturday the 9th of March 1991. So he's born on a Saturday and he's turning 27 on Friday, 9th of March 2018. Interestingly, that number there, 741, is the number of days between Saturday 27th of February 2016 and Friday 9th of March 2018. So like I said, he was born on a Saturday and will be turning 27 on Friday, 9th of March 2018. So another interesting date reflection. And my best friend is from India, by the way. And yeah. So, Philippines volcano. Philippines has a value of 133, which is the same value as Wetterling. Wetterling means weather child. And volcanoes were the first thing I connected to Jacob. Like I said, he died on the 22nd. He was 11 going on 12 years old. And he died on the 22nd, Sunday the 22nd of October, 1989. Now if we have a look at the time right now in Manila in the Philippines, which is a few hundred kilometers away from the volcano, we're just looking at, well, it's 8:25 there, because they're 3 hours behind the time where I am, which is near Canberra in Australia. So, pretty close to the first date that I've flagged. I mean the first date in this lot of dates. I've previously flagged a few other dates. The first one was December 6th, then December 22, then what was the last one? January 7. And there's been stuff happen on each of those dates, which I've talked about in other videos. Now, I might just play something on TV, I think. If I can find my remotes. Yep. Hook my camera up to this. Focus on the TV. And this will be Tom Saunders just going over the current weather situation in Australia. And one of the dates I mentioned was, you might recall, was Saturday 27th of January. Well, it's possible there could be a tropical cyclone around there, looking at the weather at the moment. So, I'll press play.
Take a detailed look now at the weather maps over the next week. This shouldn't take too long because the weather map's essentially going to be the same every single day with this ongoing heat wave. And it's partly due to the position of the jet streams right now, but the subtropical jet stream and the polar jet stream, indicated by the red arrows, well south of Australia. Think of this as the boundary between tropical air and polar air. That boundary is well south. As a result, that hot weather has spread right through the country with ongoing heat wave conditions. Now, on the surface, what we can see here is an area of high pressure in the Tasman Sea. You can't always make out an H there, but that generally is high pressure. There's one of them. And as a result, we've got a northerly airstream on the western flank of that high through the eastern part of the country. Notice the isobars are vertical. The winds go parallel to the isobars. So very hot air just sinking down over southeastern Australia. Where we have that very hot, dry air mass, there's a trough of low pressure. Now, that trough of low pressure, this dashed line, will remain basically stationary for at least the next 3 days. And as a result, the heat wave will be ongoing. We're already on Monday up to day 6 of the heat wave in some areas. So up to day 7, a week of the heat wave by the time we hit Tuesday. Notice that trough is near stationary. Now, that trough will help to cause the odd storm through western New South Wales. Also storms over the next few afternoons along the Great Dividing Range. Bit of moisture there coming in from the Coral Sea and the Tasman Sea. Also a trough in the west causing some showers and storms. Nothing particularly widespread. For most of central and southern Australia, it's just hot and dry right now. Different story in the north. The monsoon trough, even a monsoon low across the top end, causing heavy rain, localised flooding. The winds are stronger as well coming in from the northwest. And Cape York Peninsula, along with the southern Gulf and North Tropical Coast, also picking up heavy falls from a monsoon over the next week. That map on Thursday looks pretty much the same as it does right now. Let's move on to Friday now. What we'll see, there's that area of high pressure in the Tasman Sea. Now again, we've got that northerly airstream. It starts to drift further south again. So we have seen some relief from the heat along that southern coastline. Well, by the time we hit the weekend, that northerly extends all the way down past Tasmania. So hot conditions will return to Adelaide, to Melbourne, to Hobart by the time we hit the weekend. Potentially a tropical low intensifying. Now the models are uncertain exactly where that tropical low will be. It could be sitting off the coast, and as a result, we could even see a tropical cyclone later in the week. And some of that heavy rain across Cape York Peninsula could drift further south. As I said, uncertainty right now, exactly how far south that heavy rain will spread across the tropics. What we can say for certain, the heat wave will continue, perhaps even for some areas, for at least another week.